Slide. Uh, oh, live stream. Yeah, that's down. Let's look at YouTube. Okay, so this is gonna be a stream basically on the live development of the game. I'm going to show you the process I use when making a game. I've not made any actual releases, but I'm going to try live stream the development of one of my games. So, game name, placeholder. This will be my GTD, game design document. So, first thing I'm making a game. What sort of game? Well, let's just think of the first thing that comes to mind. When you're making a game, especially independently, it's probably best to make it like a small scope. So let's do a basic top-down shooter. Okay, and let's add a storyline. That's rest of let's say maybe some stuff. Find weapons. There we go. So that's kind of the original gist of this. So scripts. Player movement. Somebody who has really inspired me to make games is Thomas Brush. He's the creator of these two, Never Song and Twisted Tower. I mean, let's open Steam. Let's take a look at what he's made. Like, even the front cover, I think, is really good. I'm going to hope this doesn't blow up my PC. It's very loud. I'm not playing the full game, but I'll show you like the pathologies. I don't know if that's done, so I'm not sure what doing anything. So this took him about 5 years from like the beginning of development to now.
What the hell is this place?
I think Bioshock was the main inspiration. I think that's what he said.
This should come in handy.
But yeah, so not saying I'll ever make a game like this, but maybe nice. So there's that one. He also has. Let's take a look. Bear with. He also has a game called Neversong, which this was the first actual game from him that I played. I completed it on the Switch. Then after that. Oh no, I think I completed it on my laptop first. Again, I'm not going to be playing the actual game, I'm just going to show you just the brilliance of it. I really like this screen time, like. So let's start the game. Oh, no, not quite. want to show you the sort of introduction to this game, so I'm going to mute myself while I do that.
Once upon a time, there was a boy, an orphan without a single toy. His name was Pete. His world was grey, until he found a friend one day. It was no normal friend he'd found. she was but the prettiest girl in town. From that day on, the summer bore adventures every single morn. Her name was Wren, so young and gay. She even had a small piano she'd play. From sharps and flats to middle C, she taught Pete to play and read. But on one fateful evening they, when looking for some place to play, Pete and Wren stumbled through a door onto an abandoned asylum floor. And from the shadows, a face of white snatched poor Wren out of sight. Pete was not like Wren at all. He was timid, scared, and small. And this was his last farewell, for Pete into a coma fell.
So that's kind of the oh, there we go. So yeah, that's kind of the idea. And that is what so the creator of that game and Twisted Tower, he also has a third game called Pinstripe, but I only played like 5 minutes of that one. Still, it was good. So, top-down shooter. Bear with. Okay. So, it's 5, 12, 20. Actually, just for a moment, I'm going to show you a simple character. So, design. And let me chuck it in there. Put me in there. Create a new layer. Drag that one under. And let's say, let's give our person, okay, let's do black hair. So he can look like me. And let's do white circle. Nope, wrong layer. Let's do the white circle. White circle. Small circle. Change that to black. I am currently working on a different game as well. Let's do that. Let's do that. Let's get the erase now. 56. No, that's way too thin. Oh, shift control Z. Yeah. And I think 56 would be a good start. Yeah, there you go. That's a very sort of simple character design. Maybe give him some clothes. What clothes would he wear? Think he'd wear. There we go. Very easy, very simple. This is like sort of art design that I'm using for the game I'm currently working on. I'll show you that one. Uh, this one. No, is this not sprite now? That's about a character back in. 0.5. Actually, just the and there's a golf club. Goes in. There we go. I don't like instant animations on my sprites. So this is sort of the level I'm working on. So essentially, the game I'm working on, you are in fact I'll show you the game design document. Uh, I don't actually have a title for it. Okay, here we are. Act 1. You wake up in the basement of a sadistic serial killer who has set up a game for you. You must escape each room before the poisonous gas is released and kills you. Each room has a different amount of time. In the basement, you find a bat. The bat can be used to smash things like glass that might hold other valuable items. In that case, do you see how there's a key there that I used to smash the base with, and boom, that popped out. Blah 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 blah. How did you get in this situation? A bit of war. You're in the small town of Jorvik. People have mysteriously been disappearing, and you, the inspired. You being the aspiring future detective in a town with an underfunded police, decide to look into the disappearances with very poor spelling. I did kind of like speed cite this, but when one day your best friend went missing, you suspect he's been gone for longer than you realize, which is confirmed when you stumble across a clue when you read his diary. He has been following me for quote, he has been following me for days. You get closer to figuring out who the killer is. The killer knows this, which makes you a target. This is the sort of this was like a rough sketch layout that I did for the kind of like a basic map. So you start in the basement, you can reach the wine cellar, then you reach the first floor, and that's going to be at the end of the actual demo. For the actual game itself, do a bit more. So yeah, basement, find a bat. It was supposed to be a bat, but then I remembered that's another song, so I gave him a golf club instead, with some mighty attack animations. Yeah, you pick up the key, that unlocks that, and this will be the wine cellar, and in there will be, oh, okay, and this one will be the living room. These are some names for the game, but I can't really think of. I don't know what to call it. So yeah, anyway, blah blah blah. That unlocks that. Once cellar is met, play a cutscene of the room actually filling with gas, and I might just do like a rat that died or something to show the viewer that it's actually, you know, poison. I'm not actually going to put this is going to be more of like a story-driven game, so it's not actually going to have an actual timer. They're just going to like have like the presence of one, if that makes sense. So I try to experiment with like sort of lighting. I don't know how that looks. These are all hand drawn in Photoshop, by the way. So now I need to get working on what do I need? I've been trying to add sort of bones. Um, for some reason, it isn't letting me. So that's that. So I think what we do is we do that, do that, create empty cutscene. So essentially now, when the player moves up here, hits that, it's going to show a cutscene of, I don't know, I'll add something, maybe the cameras die down or something. I don't actually know how to make a cutscene, so we go. So let's go fucking packaging imagine. Let's see. Let's call this basement cutscene. Okay. Relationship.